What was your experience?
No, like in a good way. Like,
oh, okay.
I was
like you liked me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yay! I always feel like I'm the worst at first impressions because I'm immediately a dumper. Like I dump on people. I'm like, hi.
Yeah.
Like, let me tell you my whole life story.
The whole life story. Yeah. But you'll get that from me too.
Yeah.
Once you realize I'm nice.
Yeah, you're warmed up a little. You have to warm up a little. You know, you got to rev the engine a few times.
I've had.
Wait, that sounds weird. That's not like I'm not weird. I promise, but I am.
Are you?
Hello. You need your microphone.
Hey.
Okay.
I forgot.
Welcome to our first podcast. This is a big deal.
Yeah.
Wait, we need to cheers our coffee.
We were actually just talking about how nervous we were.
Yeah, this is a lot of pressure because there's a camera.
Yeah.
I feel like it would be different.
We always have a camera though.
Yeah, that's true.
But we're just like propping it up and just like living. You
should see this girl try to make a TikTok. Like like the camera gets on her and she's like, habada, 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 habada. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about us real quick. Okay, so I'm Chloe.
And I'm Taylor.
And we are two moms, besties, and completely unhinged wedding photographers. Yeah, we don't have a filter. And we're here in the Pacific Northwest. We are serving real talk with a side of sass. ChatGPT told us to say that, okay? Okay. And we just decided, and some of our wedding clients decided that our conversations were just too good not to have a podcast. Yeah. So,
or we'll like get messages like, you guys just look like so much fun to hang out with.
Yeah, and we are. We're fun. So hang out with us. Yeah. We're going to talk about literally everything. Like mom life, relationships, business, and all the chaos in between. Yep. We're definitely going to overshare. So, yeah.
Get ready.
Get ready for that.
Notes or something.
Yeah. Pour your coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sit down. Sit that booty down. Or hop on the treadmill and hang out with us while you're walking.
That's a great idea.
Yeah. But this is the Candid Hour. Yay! Okay, so our first, we just wanted to make this episode super like short and sweet and cute. It wasn't even on? I am dead.
It's because it's the touch.
Oh, I don't have that problem because I'm plugged in a different way. So
okay, well you probably heard me talking a little bit, and luckily she was the one mainly talking.
I'm like right next to. I know you're funny. We want to hear you. So we're gonna just take a tiny little break, tiny little like thing to just make sure that worked. And then if not, we'll be right back. Okay, we're back.
Is this thing on?
Hopefully, it actually.
So I just came back with my hat because my extensions are not blending anymore. Like I waved my hair; it was all together.
I think they look good, but you know when it's like you, so you're like more hard on your life, there.
But I'm I'm fully ready to be exposed. Like it's no secret I'm wearing hair extensions.
No, but I love them. I think she is a natural blonde. Well,
I think
blonde looks really good on you.
Years blonde, so
I love it. I love blonde on you. Yeah. Okay, take us away. You take us away with about you. Since we're on the topic of your hair.
Oh my god.
We might as well.
Well, that just leads me into my hair. I am like in July, 3 months in remission from ovarian cancer.
That's right.
So that's like, I'll just throw on my extensions. I might have short hair that day. I might have brown hair that day. I might have little ombre blonde.
No, we love it. You have like 8 personas, and I'm okay with it.
Yeah. What are my personas?
Naughty girl.
This is my naughty girl look.
Yes. And then we have like the short hair little bob cutie. Yeah. Like summer cutie.
Like, I don't know. I don't like, we already talked about this. I should have long hair.
Yeah, I think she was made to be long. To be long. You're made to be long. Just kidding.
Made to be long.
Oh my god. Okay.
So, like we were saying, I'm terrible at, like, speaking. So I'm just going to straight up read off of this. Otherwise
we would forget things. Yeah. Like, we want to tell you a little bit about us, and we don't want to forget the things. So.
Okay, so I'm Taylor. As you already know, I'm a mom of 4, a photographer. I have a little farm in Chehalis out in the middle of
We
nowhere.
love your little farm.
Mm-hmm. And then the last 14 years, I've been a stay-at-home mom, and maybe 4 or 5 years ago, I started playing with the camera, taking pictures of my friends' kids or
Dogs.
Yeah. I ended up going from just practicing on my kids to having my own hiking with my dog's Instagram account, and that got me even more into it, but I was sick of taking pictures of dogs, obviously. They don't stay.
Piss us off.
They
Dogs
piss you
are
off.
Annoying.
Just
in a
when
good
you
way.
take pictures of your kids, you're like...
This is why we don't do family photography.
Yeah. We're...
Speaking of family, I can hear mine in the background.
I wonder if you can. Anyways, so I did that. My other jobs, I was a barista. I did a little tiny bit of waitressing, for a small, cafe or something. If that's what you want to call it. But now I am focused on photography.
Oh, no. Oh, there we go. It's still working.
The screen went black. We don't know if it got it.
They can't see me.
So, yeah, I'm diving headfirst into photography, going on all the adventures. I'm recently separated. And I'm just figuring out my life. It's messy. So I'm gonna share all the messy, honest truths.
Which we love. It's relatable.
Yeah.
We're all a mess.
There's a lot going on behind the scenes. You just see... if you're following me, you just see, all the highlights or whatever. And that's what I'm going to share
everyone.
anyway.
Literally everyone.
Yeah, but there's so much going on behind the scenes, and I know that's true for, everyone, so...
Totally. Same with my life. I put all my stuff on Instagram. It's so cute, but my life is a hot mess.
Yeah. But who's gonna share a clip of their
toddler screaming?
Yeah,
absolutely not.
Conversations that you're having with your husband.
Yeah.
Or
no.
No. That stuff. Obviously you guys aren't gonna know. And I do use my account for a little bit of personal. I had people vote for that, and that makes it easier for me because I had 3 accounts. Let's just use one, especially when everyone I love is on the photography page.
Yeah, I feel like all your friends are on there.
Yeah,
we want to see both.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will just go into my little spiel too. Yeah, I had once again ChatGPT hook me up with a little bit of it knows me so well that it was able to write my intro, which I'm really impressed with. Okay, so I am a stay-at-home mom, work-from-home mom, whatever you want to call it, and I've got a 3.5-year-old and a 5-month-old son, and then a bonus daughter who's about 12, almost 13. And yeah, I'm here in the Pacific Northwest, obviously. When I am not trying to deal with all of my 3-year-old's meltdowns or crazy stuff, I am either working with Taylor here because we are always together, podcasting now.
Yeah. Even more than
yeah, or just trying to find ways to romanticize this little life that we have created. So little adventures, trips, all the things. I love to travel. And then a lot of self-care stuff. Right now, my biggest focus is postpartum fitness. We were just at the gym this morning.
Heck
we
yeah.
we did the damn thing. And
she was my trainer.
Yeah, I was here, let's do some photography workouts. We were doing shoulders and helping our posture and stuff. Not me slouching on this podcast, but we're working on it. So that's what I'm prioritizing. Yeah, so here in Olympia, I have 2 golden retrievers. I have a tuxedo cat and 7 chickens that I'm not supposed to have. And hopefully my HOA president doesn't see this. He gets free eggs. He gets free eggs. So he can't complain. And yeah, 3 fish tanks. And that my man takes care of because I don't personally like fish. So yeah. But anyways, I feel like I've lived a lot of lives in my 30 years on this planet. And kind of like Taylor has worked a lot of different jobs throughout her life. And then you become a stay-at-home mom and your whole world is flipped upside down. That's the same thing with me. So after I graduated high school, I was I'm going to join the military. And I got pursued health and sports science while I was doing that. And then after Oh my gosh, why does the screen keep doing that? It needs to stop sleeping on us. After my bout in the military, I was able to like finish my degree and do photography. Oh, yeah, I was a group fitness instructor, and then the COVID shut all the gyms down, and then I got knocked up. So there's that.
All that free time.
Yeah, I had all that free time. I was like, what am I
Get
gonna do?
knocked up.
Yeah, I was like doing lives for our gym that we couldn't go to, and I was bored, and then I got like
I meant you had the free time
had to make
get,
a kid to get knocked up. Yeah, Grandma, don't listen to this. I'm just kidding. But yeah, so we're just like, yeah, raw and real. We're an open book. I feel like I'm a super open book, and I feel like Taylor is here too. And I feel like that's what made us so close, like so fast.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
I agree.
We're just vibing out here. It's just vibes and caffeine at this point. Like we're just trying to get through life. I feel like
I feel like I'm running on fumes and caffeine.
Yeah.
Like, unless that's the same thing, but
yeah. Life is hard. Life is hard.
It's hard, but it's fun and nice to try to make every day like the best day.
Totally.
Somehow.
Which it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Romanticizing our lives.
Yes.
That's literally what we're doing.
That.
And like going into that, that's why we started this podcast, because we were like, we're fun. We're a good time. Life is too short not to just do whatever makes you happy. So let's just put our heads together and do it. So we just randomly bought these.
It.
Yeah, we bought these microphones and we're like, let's do it. So, I don't know. I guess I feel like we should mention how we met and why we're doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like,
oh my gosh,
there's quite a bit of a story behind that. But we're not gonna like we're not gonna go too deep into it. But like,
yeah, interesting.
Yeah, how do we? Okay, I feel like I'm gonna tell my perspective.
Okay.
My random story first. Okay, so a couple years ago, I was like not super confident being a wedding photographer, and I was like, I need someone to help me. I need like a go-to girly who can come with me to like hang out at weddings, who also obviously like a second shooter, whatever. In the photography world, you call them second shooters, right? So I put out in our little group chat, because there's a big, I don't know, what do you call it? Like, what is it called? The wasn't that the
No,
that was the old one.
Yeah, that was Evergreen something.
Yeah, there was like a little photography club, I would say.
Yeah. I would say a photography group chat.
Yeah, like a group chat where like a bunch of photographers come together, and I was shooting my shot. I was like, someone come with me to this wedding in May. I need a second shooter. And Taylor's like, I will come. I'm pretty sure you're just like, yeah, I'll come.
Said, I probably just said I can come, or maybe I said I can come, but I have like no experience or whatever.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think you were like, I haven't done a wedding or something. I can't even remember.
Yeah.
And I was like, literally best thing ever, because I was brand new to weddings at the time. I had done maybe a few. And so she came with me, and we had so much fun. And I don't know, I learned a lot about her on the first day. Like, I remember specifically the bride and groom had Spaghetti Factory, and you were like, oh, I can't have dairy. And so I like learned that from day one. We were literally we talk about this every single time we go
It's
like
a dairy.
because we were just getting coffee earlier, and she was like, I need dairy free. And I feel like it's just, that's just one of those things in your life that, I don't know, we learned that super quick.
Yeah. There's no way to like.
And then we talked about ovarian cancer. Because you had mentioned that, because your hair was so short.
Yeah, I had my hair was.
She was wearing these cute little bandanas.
Yeah.
I remember there was a little bandana thing. I don't know what to call it other than a headband bandana. Yeah. So.
But not like a biker, like cute florally ones.
Yeah, it was cute. Yeah, not a biker bandana. So I just remember learning a lot about her that day, and so we clicked super super fast, and then we kind of bonded over some bullshit. That had happened in like I don't want to go too deep into it, but in the photography arena in the Pacific Northwest, there was some drama.
Yeah.
And we kind of bonded, and along with a few other girls that we absolutely love and adore. And without, going into that, I feel like we just blossomed. And then she started coming with me to more weddings, because I was like, if you ever want to tag along, literally just come with me, because not only do I need experience, I feel like if you want the experience, you might as well just come hang. And then you fell in love with weddings, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Even before, probably like the week before I said I was gonna, or like second shoot for her, I pretty sure I was like, I would never do weddings. Like that's way too much pressure. Like someone reached out for me to do their wedding, and it wasn't even like a huge wedding, and I said no. Like that. Like that's how much.
I remember that.
That's how much I was not gonna do weddings. But then something told me
to reply to me.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, it's fate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, and then so the funny thing is I hated Dutch Bros at the time. I have to mention this. But then she was like, I think our second wedding we did together, she was like, let's go get coffee or something. Or I was like, I want to buy you a coffee for coming with me. What do you prefer? And she was like, Dutch Bros. And I was like, absolutely can't.
I lost points.
But then she was like, I need a golden eagle with extra caramel drizzle and oat milk. And I was like, I need to try that. So then I tried that. And I was like, oh no, this is actually really good. Okay. Shout out to the Dutch in Lacey.
Heck yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. So we just kind of bonded over coffee, and then easily she became a confidant. Like I could tell her all the tea about my man and how annoying he was, and she would be like, I totally get it.
Yeah, because I was dealing with stuff too.
Yeah.
So, like back then, bad. Like the situation I'm in now is like way worse, or not worse, way better.
Way better. Yeah.
Like the weight is lifted because I'm not trying to work on anything.
Yeah.
Back then,
she's choosing herself.
Yeah.
She's choosing herself in this era of her life.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's for sure.
she's glowing. She's glowing.
Is it sweat though, or is it highlighter?
Well, now that our light died,
I know
our light literally died.
You might have noticed.
You might have noticed, unless you're just like listening to this and you're not watching it. But either way, yeah, no. What was I gonna say? All I can hear is Barrett crying in the background because Skylar won't walk him around.
Sorry, we went on a little side.
Yeah,
quest.
little side quest. Okay.
You like having me come with you and
yeah. So we just kind of like we're inseparable at that point.
Mm-hmm.
And then okay. So we talked about how we met. We talked about what we're doing now. We should just do a little blip on kind of where we're at right now. So like we both blossomed in our wedding and couples photography so much so, and just kept like getting clients and going to each other's things that we've become almost this like little team.
Oh yeah.
We do a lot of separate stuff too, but we're just like, we make such a great team. And I think that's why people are like, yeah, we want to hire you. Or after their engagement session, they're so stoked for their wedding.
Yeah.
Because they're like, you guys were so much fun. And then after their wedding, they're like, oh my gosh, everyone loved you. We're not trying to toot our horn. Like legitimately, like we get great feedback because we work so well together. Mm-hmm. So I feel like because our personalities complement each other.
Yeah.
Like I'm really loud, obnoxious. And she's like my calm, grounding, like, I don't know, she keeps me grounded. So
we were just talking about that. How, like, inwardly, I'm loud like Chloe, but outwardly, I'm like, I don't know. I don't even know. I think people are surprised because I don't know. I look serious, but then if someone talks to me, I'm like the nicest person.
Yes. Ever. Oh my gosh. And that's something I want to mention too, is because before the wedding, we had went to Deschutes, right? And I met you at Deschutes when you were shooting on your tiny little Sony A6000 or whatever. Yeah. Yes. And I was like, I didn't think she liked me. I did not think she liked me. But like, I honestly just feel like you don't show your emotion on the outside as much as like I do.
Yeah.
I'm like, you can read my body language immediately. Like I am just like a little weirdo. So, but with Taylor, it was like hard to read her. And trauma.
Yeah.
And so, like, I didn't know she liked me at first, and then the wedding was just, like, so much
I
fun.
thought the funny thing is, I talked to you, we were talking about the lens and, like, how to change your f-stop and stuff. I was like,
oh.
So I had, like, a totally different experience.
Oh, that's so funny.
But that's because my inward...
What was your experience?
No, like, in a good way. Like,
oh, okay,
I was
like, you liked me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yay! I always feel like I'm the worst at first impressions because I'm immediately a dumper. Like, I dump on people. I'm like, hi.
Yeah.
Like, let me tell you my whole life story.
The whole life story, yeah. But you'll get that from me, too.
Yeah.
Once realize I'm nice.
Yeah, you're warmed up a little. You have to warm up a little. You got to rev the engine a few times.
I've had.
Wait, that sounds weird. That's not like I'm not weird. I promise, but I am.
Are you?
I am a little
Are you
weird.
not?
Skylar always makes it weird. He always says the weirdest things. I feel like, yeah, I don't know. Our lives are just intertwined now, and so.
Yeah, I just saw her yesterday. I saw her. Yeah. Did I see you the day before?
I think you saw me the day before.
No,
yeah,
I did
I
because we rode to Clallam together.
Yeah, we went to. Yeah, she went with me to pick up my floor off the ground. Just kidding. Just kidding. Yeah, but like I don't know. You're just my go-to gal. So we don't have a lot of like we're our community, we're our village.
Yeah.
Like we've created that over time. So now we like work together and do a lot of other things together, and that's what we're doing now. Is just blossoming into whoever the hell we're gonna be in our 30s.
Like you guys can witness whoever I become.
Yeah. This is actually really cool because this process will be like us growing as we film these.
Yeah.
Mainly, I feel like your life experiences as you go. Like a lot of like things you'll have to update the pod about. The pod.
The pod. That's my favorite saying ever.
I don't know why.
Anytime I bring up the podcast, I'm like, the pod.
The pod. The Canada
I gotta record
pod.
the pod today, sorry.
That's right. Yes. Speaking of the pod, I think we're going to do, what are we doing? Bi-weekly episodes? So like every other week? Because we're mothers and
trying to figure it out.
Yeah, we're trying
to.
We ended up like this. Seen us earlier.
This was not the plan. Like, this backdrop, this situation. Like, we were just like, okay, there's so many obstacles. Let's just do our best today. Yeah. Because we have the time today. So yeah. Exactly. Like we were like the audio was I was yelling, everyone was panicking, Bear was crying. I was like, this won't work with this and we have to figure it out. So now we're just like, and then we got Android boy over there able to help.
Mac is a different world. So.
It is.
We're hopefully going to try to figure this out. But next time you see us or hear us or whatever you're listening from, we might have a backdrop. Like we might have a normal.
We have like a vibe in our head. Yeah. So it's just, and this isn't it.
It's like surprise
the
vibe.
Baby jumper. I don't know. I mean, it's fitting.
Right, though? It's very fitting for a mom podcast. Yeah.
It's honestly fitting for this this episode or whatever.
Yeah, totally. But at least we got our intros out of the way. At least you guys know a little bit about us and where we came from, where we're going, and what we're going to talk about. So, we're what?
I was just starting to sing, and I was like, oh.
Are you singing?
I'm singing now.
No, I love it. Last night, we let the liquor talk. We didn't. We did not. The liquor? I sound like Morgan. I'm really good at that.
That was like 10 minutes ago.
Liquor? Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I had to have a little bit of wine before we filmed.
She's like, I need a shot of wine.
Yeah, just a shot. Just like 4 ounces. Just a 4 ounce. Yeah. Which, like, I haven't really been a drinker lately, and I'm really proud of myself. So, and I
remember that one time you got me drunk after me not drinking for 8 years.
I am a good influence, but sometimes I feel like I need to help people let loose a little.
No, I needed it 100%.
Yeah.
It was just like, it's just a matter of not using it like that.
Yeah.
You know, like.
Yeah. Like, it's not to suppress emotions. We're not, like, crazy. But, like...
That's what weed's for. Oh.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And on this podcast, like, no, we don't hold back. Yeah. So, we're going to, like, you know... Right now, I'm laying off the num-nums. The little gums, the num-nums, the little things that make it a little gloopy. You know, those things? Yeah. I'm going to lay off those because they make me starving.
Starving? Or
Hungry. I feel like I'm starving, and I don't know. Like, I have no hunger cues. Like, the food noises... is the only thing in my brain. All I can think about is food.
That's so funny.
And it's because I'm kind of like breastfeeding too, so it like makes sense. But yeah. Anyways, let us know if you want to hear things from us.
Yeah, literally. Write in the comments.
Yeah, is that a thing? We're gonna try to post this to like IGTV.
What you want to know? Ask us questions because we're gonna do like. End it with some random questions.
Oh, yeah. Let's do our rapid fire. Okay. I'm just going to, like, pick a random one, and then we're going to answer it. Okay, ready? What's your irrational ick? That's hard.
Ooh, my God.
Men. Just kidding.
If you just want to like simplify it, yeah.
Men at weddings who come up to us.
Great Uncle Barney.
Great Uncle Barney, who's like, what kind of camera is that?
Yeah.
That's
or
our
like, I was into photography.
I wasn't, or like the guy that shows up to the wedding with the big camera and he's like trying to take pictures too.
In the background.
Or the venue managers who also are stalking because they want good stuff for their portfolios. Even though just use my photos and tag me, bro.
Yeah.
Are you a crunchy, scrunchy, or silky mom?
What's silky?
I don't know, but I feel like I want to be a silky mom.
Silky sounds like in between. Yeah. So I like that.
So like crunchy, scrunchy,
like,
silky.
I'm pretty crunchy, but I don't know about scrunchy.
Yeah, scrunchy. Scrunchy's like I give my kids Eggo waffles in the morning. I'm just kidding. That's the only thing I. Wait, no, powdered donuts. Because Eggo waffles aren't the worst thing, but powdered donuts. Like I give my kids powdered donuts and chocolate milk in the morning.
I got.
I don't. I'm just saying that's a scrunchy mom.
There's a dog down here.
Yeah, she's not just like rubbing her leg. I feel like we're both silky. We're in the middle.
Ew, you're dirty.
We're not like crazy,
yeah,
but we are. What is your current mom win of the week? Showing up for our kids.
Yeah. I would say that.
Yeah.
Honestly, because especially with everything I'm dealing with, yeah. You could easily just run away.
Yeah.
And I'm not.
I would say even showing up for ourselves, so we're better versions of ourselves. Creating a little bit of space. That's like,
yeah. Like
we're showing up for our kids, but we're also taking time for ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
So,
very
one more. Group text or voice memo? Voice memo.
I like voice memos.
I feel like you're a group text girly, though.
But yeah.
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 Yeah. Group text.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would say.
You do some voice memos, though.
Let's see. Who's your celebrity crush? This says mom crush, but I'm like, I don't really have a celebrity mom crush.
Oh, my God. It used to be Adam Levine.
Really? Before he was like, gave everyone the ick?
Mm-hmm.
Mine used to be David Henry from Wizards of Waverly Place.
No,
but like now he's grown up and he kind of gives me the ick.
I don't even know who that is. Why do I not know?
Selena Gomez castmate from Wizards of Waverly Place? Disney Channel? Oh my gosh. I need to edumacate this girl.
I didn't watch like Disney Channel. I didn't really watch TV, I think.
Okay.
Like,
I was sat in front of a TV at an early age. Sorry, Mom. Okay. Well, Adam Levine
That's like
used
my
to
first
be.
thought.
Their first thought. Okay.
He's hot. Scruffiness with all the tattoos.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So true.
Mm-hmm.
So true.
Surprisingly, the muscles. I used to not be a muscle kind of guy. But
I didn't identify like that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I can't think of any celebrity who's covered in tattoos. I literally can't think of anyone else.
Probably cringy people.
Yeah, probably. As we're covered in tattoos, but we're cringy sometimes. So
no, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
I love cringy and I love tattoos.
Same. Well, thank you for coming to our TED Talk.
TED Talk.
I don't know. I don't have any more questions.
Yeah.
Right? I don't think there's any. Yeah. We'll do some like questions at the end of each podcast. If you guys have questions, comment or message us. Or we're going to do like a poll or something on our story. So. Yeah, because we want to know what you guys want to hear, because obviously you want to hear a lot from us. So.
You better.
Because we're fun. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. Well, okay, let's see. What did ChatGPT tell us to say when we're done? Just kidding. All right, besties. Go forth and conquer the chaos. We'll be back with more hot takes and mom rants soon. Wow. That is so good.
That is good.
That is really good.
I love that.
Yeah.
ChatGPT for the win.
That's a wrap. Until next time, stay real, stay loud, and a little unhinged.
Oh, yeah. Especially the unhinged part.
That's right. All right. Yay! Bye!
Hello. Cheers.
Cheers. It's like our logo.
Yeah. There we go.
Hoping for the best.